guys, Dr. Viv here and welcome. Today, I want to talk about how to improve your self-esteem by improving your self-worth. Now, it's easy to mix up the two as the same thing, but actually they're not. While self-esteem is the opinion you have of yourself as influenced by external factors, or will I say as influenced by what other people, the opinion other people have of you, or have about you. Self-worth is your opinion of yourself by yourself. It is how you think about yourself irrespective of what anybody thinks or any external factors. It is not moved by any external factors. It is that part of yourself, that inner side of yourself that feels deserving. It is that part of you that feels that you're worthy of much, and you're deserving of love, and you're deserving of happiness, and you're deserving of success. Your self-worth influences your self-esteem, and it even influences your self-confidence. It is not arrogant. Two different things. It is not arrogant, but it is that part of yourself, of myself, that will allow me to be a better person, a more confident person, and someone with better self-esteem. A while ago, I had been through so much, and I recognized that my self-esteem was down. Issues of life have a way of impacting on our self-esteem. Tough moments. If maybe you are in this phase of your life where you expected more for yourself, or in fact, even what people say to you, your upbringing. These are examples of things that can actually impact on self-esteem. You've been brought up in a certain way, or you're not proud of your background, or you are people have said things to you over time that have gotten into you and made you feel like you are not much. These are things that can impact on self-esteem. But for me, I had been through a phase, quite some stuff, and I wasn't happy. I felt like I wasn't sure who I was. I was desperate for more. I was desperate to find me and to know me and to just be more. And I recognized that if I was going to feel better about myself, I had to work on who I was and remembering my self-worth and self-value. To have high self-worth is to know yourself, is to understand yourself, it's to accept yourself and to love yourself. Is to not feel like you need people to validate you or to tell you about your strengths and your weaknesses, or people to praise you, because people are fickle and they can change their minds. But when you have high self-worth, irrespective of whatever anyone thinks about your strengths or about your weaknesses, you know for yourself what you're good at. You know for yourself what you're not so great at. To have and know your self-worth is to know yourself and not wait for anyone to validate that. Now, sometimes, obviously, it is nice to hear people say things, nice things, or to praise us or to validate us. That's great. I mean, we're human beings. Who doesn't want to be celebrated? But what I'm saying is to be careful that we don't lean on them that we don't lean on those words or those validations for our self-worth. We have to know our self-worth. We're amazing, we're beautiful, and we're people with stuff to give to the world. So, if you are going to improve your self-worth and thereby improve your self-esteem, what can you do? First thing first is to understand yourself, to know who you are. What are my values? What is my identity? Who do I believe that I am? When we come to that place of understanding ourselves, we recognize this is me. This is my strength. This is my weakness. I may not be perfect, but hey, I've still got these strengths. When we come to that place of being able to identify our value for ourselves, that is something no one can take away from us. This is something that I have had to learn and know and say, Vivian, my gosh, you got this. There was a time that I actually put some things on my wall to remind myself of what I have achieved and who I am. Sometimes we've got to do that. You've got to understand yourself. And then you've got to accept yourself. You've got to accept who you are. You may not be perfect, but this is you. This is you. We've got to come to that point of self-acceptance. While we're on a journey of growth and, while we're trying to be better and, better human beings, we've still got to accept where we are while we're on the journey to who we want to be and what we want to become. We've got to accept ourselves, our flaws. Maybe you don't have, you may not be the best looking person in the world. You may not have the perfect personality. You may not be perfect. No one is. Let me just put that there. No one is. But we improve our self-worth by understanding ourselves, by accepting who we are, and then by loving ourselves. We've got to love you. And we've got to love ourselves. You've got to love you. I've got to love me. When you feel deserving of love for yourself, you feel that other people can actually love you as well. And you feel that, you can also love others. You've got to love yourself, pamper yourself. Know who you are. And the thing is this. In life, self-worth is about respecting other people's opinions and other people's rights to be themselves, just as you expect the same of yourself. Other people have got to respect you. When you know your self-worth, you recognize that other people have to respect your values. I can be a hyper person and, and this is me. This is me. You will know, you will hear my voice from far away. Not all the time, because I can be reserved as well. But what I'm saying is, there are some people who are not like me, right? And they may look at me and think, what is wrong with this girl? The same way I may also look at them and think, what is wrong with this girl? this person. But we have to respect the fact that we're two different people. And my personality is mine. It's part of my worth. Just as your personality is yours and part of your worth. We live in a world where so much is happening that can pull us down. Life is a journey, different couples, and every now and then we've got to bring ourselves to that place of remembering who we are, what we are, and loving who we are, even sometimes with some of our baggage. Because hey, you are you, and I am me. So be kind to yourself. Also, assert yourself and let people know your opinions, just as you respect other people's opinions. And even when you make mistakes, it doesn't take away your self-worth from you. It doesn't take away the value that you are. Be kind to yourself, recognize the mistake you've made and the learning that you can take from it. But don't let it impact on your self-worth and therefore your self-esteem. There was a time that I had put something out that said it all starts on the inside. Self-worth is about what's going on the inside. We all have our moments. I get my moments. But every now and then, bring yourself back to that place of rediscovering yourself, understanding yourself, accepting yourself, and loving yourself. Your self-worth begins on the inside. Your self-esteem is influenced by what is going on the inside. Your self-confidence also is impacted by what is going on your inside. Well, that is it for me today. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And please don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, take care, stay well, and God bless.